Hello, greetings everyone all around the world. How are you today? My name is Luis Enrique Vanegas from TOMi.digital, and I am very happy and thrilled to be here with you today. The reason for being here today is a very special reason. It's not a typical workshop. We're going to have a special get together today because actually today we are announcing the winners of our double win contest. So that makes us just very happy, and definitely it's a good way to connect with you today. All right. So everybody is welcome. Thank you for tuning the transmission today. Please go ahead and write on the comments. Just say hi. Just this is a happy moment for everybody. So we are a little bit. It's going to be a little bit freer today. So we would like to know who you are, where you are located. Like we would like to know. If you have any specific questions about the platform, it's always a good moment to talk about the platform. So just go ahead and let us know through the comments. This transmission, it's being broadcasted through YouTube, our YouTube page, and also through our Facebook page. All right, so we also invite you to join us on our social media. We also have a Telegram community which is growing every day, and we expect to have a lot of you there so we can have a more personal talk and like just get to know us a little bit closer. That's the idea of creating this community. So today we are going to announce the winners of our contest, as I just mentioned to you. But let me tell you a little bit about the contest. What was the contest? So it was the double win contest, right? Double win. Why double win? Very simple, because once you enter the contest, the way to enter the contest was to register to our form, but also to join the community of TOMi.digital. So basically going to TOMi.digital on the web and creating an account. So that's the first win, and that's why we called it a double win contest. So the first win is to join TOMi.digital, make part of the community, join the hundreds of thousands of teachers that already make part of the community and are creating lessons for the community. What we want to do is to create an Anglo community, all right, English-speaking community, and to grow it and to make sure that the platform works as well as it works with the Spanish community for the moment, which covers many different countries in Latin America, in Europe, in the United States, and people from around the world who speak Spanish. We want to do the same, and we are growing very quickly in the Anglo community. We are also entering the Portuguese community, probably French community very soon, and we're just going to continue growing all over the globe. What is the idea of TOMi.digital? So TOMi.digital is a platform where you can join and make part of a community of teachers who create lessons, all right? So once you enter the platform, you're going to be able to do 4 different things. Number one, you're going to be able to see what other teachers have done, the lesson that other teachers have created. Find one of those lessons that you think is going to be interesting for your students and go ahead and play it. You're going to have a lot of different resources there. You're going to be able to play with your teachers, to interact with your students, to interact with them, to show them the information in a different way, a little bit of gamification, a little bit of healthy competition. And they're going to be very engaged. It's usually a very successful experience what teachers have in the first time that they join the community. So that's the first thing, right? The second thing is duplicate those lessons and edit the lessons so that they adapt to your specific needs, right? Okay, so that's another thing that you can do. You can actually go ahead and take one of the lessons created by one of the teachers of the, again, hundreds of thousands of teachers in the community, and create your own or adapt it to your own needs, to the needs of your students. Maybe include more resources, or maybe change some of the information, maybe move or edit the language a little bit so it becomes a little bit easier for your students to understand the information. Whatever you want to do, it's duplicating and editing, right? That will be the second possibility. Number three is creating a lesson from scratch. All right, there's a possibility to think. If I used to be a teacher, I'm a teacher for the moment as well. So I know that sometimes teachers have a specific idea that we want to develop, right? All right, so we have 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever is the time that you're going to have with your students. And we know that the first thing that we need to do is introduce the information, maybe, or give them a task that they need to complete, maybe collect information from them from previous knowledge about the topic. So there's different ways in which you can do that with TOMi.digital. And that will be creating a lesson from scratch. But there's a fourth way in which, and that's the newest one, and we're very excited to because it's great. It's been great since it started, and it's creating lessons with artificial intelligence. And it's just easy. It takes around 1 to 3 minutes. You just type to the artificial intelligence what you want to teach your students, specific topic. You can be as specific as you want. You can give them a description, give it a description of what you want. And from 1 to 3 minutes, the artificial intelligence in TOMi.digital is going to create a lesson for you, a lesson that actually contains 10 different resources that appears for more or less 40 minutes to 60 minutes. And you're going to be able to edit that. You're going to be able to check the information. It's actually something that you should do. Make sure that everything's going well, and just getting the support of technology and innovation to bring technology to the classroom. And you can actually be the innovative teacher. You can actually be the tech savvy teacher to your students, and that's definitely something that they're going to remember forever. All right, so if you haven't done it, go ahead, type TOMi.digital on your browser, on your favorite browser, and you're going to see all the different possibilities that you have with TOMi.digital. All right, now let me tell you a little bit about our contest, our double win contest. So there were many different ways in which you could win with the TOMi, with this contest, with TOMi.digital. Basically, the first thing that you needed to do was to register in the contest form. We got something over 100 subscription registrations there. So it means that more than 100 teachers wanted to make part of the community and wanted to join the contest to get the possibility to win one of our prizes. And we definitely appreciate that. It was a great opportunity to get to know you, to learn more about our community, and to see how TOMi.digital is helping people around the world. So that was the first thing, registering to the contest. We only got the information from this form, because there was a second form, which was the referral. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But we only got the information from the registration form for the contest. All right, so this is important because it's going to give you some ideas on what happened in the end with the contest. So what we had there were the people that wanted to make part of the contest. And from our platform, we were able to register, to learn, to know when they created a lesson, when they presented a lesson to, or played a lesson to their students, if they referred their partners or their colleagues to participate. And also there was some extra possibilities that we were announcing via our Telegram group, or via other workshops such as this one, or via our social media, which were sending videos telling us a little bit of your experience with TOMi. All right, so it was just like that. If you created one lesson, that would be 1 point for you. If you created but also played the lesson with your students, presented the lesson to your students and interacted with them, that would be 5 points for you. All right, If you referred one of your colleagues, you say, hey, I think this might interest you. So there was a specific form for referrals in which you would be able to invite other colleagues. And once they join the contest, those every one of them would give you 5 more points for the contest, but only once they had joined the contest. So that's why it was important to mention that. All right, so 1 point for creating, 5 points for presenting lessons, 5 points for referring colleagues and those colleagues joining the contest. The extra possibilities were sending videos via our Telegram community as well. Basically, the first video was of the teacher, just mentioning a little bit of their experience with TOMi. It was great. I got some videos that were just very, very enlightening for us, and it was just very exciting to see you talking about TOMi. And the second possibility was the first one, sorry, it would give you 10 points for the contest. And the second possibility was to send a video with your students. So that would be not only you talking about your experience with TOMi, what you liked, what you didn't like about it, but also your students. And it was very interesting to see teachers having a conversation with their students, just asking them how they learned, how they wanted to learn, how they felt they were more engaged with their learning process, which is something that I know it's important for every teacher in the world. So it was very nice for us to see that, and it was definitely enriching for the contest. So that will give you 20 more points. All right, now, and before I say and I announce who the winners are, I want you to look at a video that we prepared with a little bit of what happened with these videos. So give me just a second. I will present it. There you go. Take a look at it. Thank you for joining us. Remember to turn on the notification bell. All right, that was just a little, very, very short demonstration of everything that we lived in the last few weeks. Again, this is a good moment to invite you. Remember to join us. We have a social media. We have a Facebook page for the Anglo community. Just look for TOMi.digital interactive lessons. Same thing if you go to Instagram, if you use Instagram. If you want to join us on Telegram, we have a community which is not very big right now, but it's actually definitely even better because we can have personal conversation and ask questions and just comment on what we think about different topics related to education. So go ahead and join us. I'm going to leave all the links to our social media and the Telegram community in the comments for you to use them. All right, and it's time. All right, so let me tell you a little bit of what we lived in the past few hours. So we were just creating checking the dashboards, just making sure that all the information was correct, just making sure that revising that every one of the emails and the posts that we showed to you were in agreement with everything that we are going to show you here. So we're trying to be very, very clear in terms of what you should have done to be the winner of the contest. But mostly because we want to continue doing this as a way to connect to you, as a way to finding different possibilities in which we can provide you with elements to be better teachers or to advance in your career as a teacher. So that's why we are committed to this. We're not only going to do contests, we're also, remember that we also have continuous educational programs such as workshops on TOMi, but also workshops on what is gamification and everything, artificial intelligence and everything related to innovation in education. So if you have any suggestions, recommendations, they are also welcome. So please go ahead and write them down. All right. So first of all, we just want to congratulate you, all of you, because you are already winners. It was a double win contest. So remember that once you enter the contest, once you decided to make part of our community, you are already winning. The possibility to experiment with this platform, to develop cutting edge skills in artificial intelligence and in gamification and other educational tools regarding innovation, regarding technology, regarding the new world. There was over 150 teachers that made part of this first contest, this first experience with our new community, and each one of those teachers were very committed to what we wanted, and they definitely gave even more than when we were expecting. And the winners are, drum roll, ta-da-da. There you go. First place, Abdul Fattah Ibrahim. Congratulations, Abdul. Second place, Tom Junior Banda. Congratulations, Tom. Tom is a very close teacher. He's been for a while with us, so I'm very happy that you're also one of the winners. Both Abdul and Tom, you have won a laptop, a cutting edge laptop that is going to come to your doorstep. We're going to make sure that happens and that you're going to be able to use right away to use it with TOMi, and also to use it for everything that you think is necessary in terms of making your practice, your teaching practice better. We also have a couple of teachers that won TOMi devices. Those are Isa Jahaya and Nuhu Inusa Bawa. Both of them won this little device over here that I want to show you. This is TOMi Play. This is one of our devices. We have TOMi Play, but we also have this one is very interesting. So basically is it even looks nice and everything. So this creates, I'm gonna prepare a workshop for you on this one, because this is a very interesting one. So basically you can use this to create an intranet in your classroom, so you can use the platform offline. So you don't need an internet connection to use the platform. So you can just prepare your lessons in the platform at home or whatever. You can get access to the internet. And then with this little device over here, you can just bring it to the classroom. Everyone in the classroom, once if they get their devices, they can connect to this intranet, and they're going to be able to receive the lessons that you have created for them without an internet connection. We have TOMi 7, which is a crazy device. I'm also going to let you know a little bit more about that in the future. But right now, I want to focus on this. Congratulate you again. And I have another surprise for you. So, all right, so you have a laptop, remember, and TOMi Play device for the third place, which is both of you. I'm going to be in contact with you guys, and I'm going to make sure that you get your prizes as soon as possible. I also want to see when you get them, maybe when you do the unboxing and everything. We would love to see what that is like, and definitely hear from you in the future. The last is an invitation to join our Telegram community. Before the surprise, this is the last thing before the surprise. Join our Telegram community. Just make sure that you are connected to us and that you know what's going on, what is happening, what is coming for the platform, all possible other contests, workshops that we are managing. Give us recommendations about workshops, recommendations about the platform, ways to get to more people, and just together working with us, making sure that this platform is really what you're looking for. All right, so there you go. Here's the second surprise. So here with me, we have our winner, our number one, Abdul. Hello, Abdul. How are you? I think your microphone is off.
Okay,
There you go.
I am so excited to be announced as the winner for the competition.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. And we love that you are the winner because you really worked hard helping us get to other people with the platform. You sent us a
Yeah,
video, right? You sent us a video with your students.
pardon?
I think you were one of the ones who sent a video with their students.
Yes, 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 yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. What was your experience with Tommy like and with your students with the platform?
Yeah, well, I think after the workshop, I navigated uh, through the platform, and it was so easy to understand and then to use it to create lessons. So even when I was playing it for the students, they were finding it so easy to understand. So
That's
for
great.
Tommy, yeah,
Yeah. What do you teach, Abdul?
yeah, I teach in a basic school. My school name is Uni Methodist Primary. I teach as well as I'm the head teacher of the school.
All right, good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good to hear. And
Um,
you're going to be using the laptop for your job, I suppose.
yes, yes. I'm also the manager for a community library in my community, Dalon.
That's great. Abdul, let me,
Yes.
let me ask you a question. One of the main questions that we're raising about this context is how do you think students get connected with the information? What do they need to get engaged?
Yes, I think uh, my challenge was to do with the ICT too, especially the computers and then the internet connectivity. So I was so happy when you mentioned that you can do it offline without the internet. So the internet and then the ICT tools are just the most the challenges affecting the students.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way to show students what's coming for them in the future, right?
Yes, yes.
And what they should be prepared for. Yeah, all right. Abdul, tell us a little bit more about your context. So, how many students do you have in the classroom? What type of students, ages, and something else that you want to tell us?
Yeah, okay. For my class, I have a class size of 15. Though that place is a rural community. So not all children attend to school. So the class size is so small. So the class, I have 15 children in my classroom. 10 are boys and then 5 are girls. So the ages ranges from 5 to 15.
All right. And what do they? I mean, after they have graduated, what do usually do? What happens for them
Well,
when they go to school?
yeah, it's a primary school. So when they graduate from the primary, they will have to move to the junior high, and from the junior high to the senior high, and from the senior high to the tertiary institution. That's the universities.
Yeah, it's always good to know because different countries and different continents may have different ways to manage their education systems.
Yes.
So it's definitely important to get to know a little bit about that. Okay, so you're telling me that when you used Tommy, the first characteristic that you liked about it was easy. All right,
Yes.
what things did you do with it?
Yeah, I think that part that made me say it's easy is the creation of the lessons with AI.
Yes.
For the artificial, within 3 minutes, you have created a lesson, and it was exciting.
Yes, it's just a matter. I mean, you have to see it. You have to see it to understand what we're talking. If you haven't, because it's just a matter of going to Tommy, creating an account, and then click on a button that says "Create a Lesson." And then you get two
Yes.
possibilities: create a lesson by
Yes,
yourself,
yes, yes. By yourself, yeah.
or
Yeah,
create a lesson with artificial intelligence. Once you click
yeah,
on that, it's just a matter of typing whatever you need, and there you go.
yeah.
You are ready to start working with Tommy.
Even with creating the lesson with your own with yourself, without the artificial intelligence, there are other resources which you can add to make it exciting and interesting for the students. That's the part too I like about the platform.
Yeah, definitely, and that's the idea. That's what we want to do. So you get a lot of possibilities. You can use multiple choice options. You can share videos with them. You can do crossword puzzles. You can do open questions. Also, when you are presenting the lessons, you can stop for a moment and maybe do some brainstorming activities. You can. There's many different possibilities you can do. All
I
right.
think the first time I was to play, I didn't know I could. I forgot to adjust the time.
All right.
So when you create is the time for the assessment is just 10 seconds. So within the taking of an eye, the lesson ended, and the students were just sitting without knowing what they did.
Yeah, there's some specific details that you need to take into consideration. For
Yes.
example, how much time you're going to allow for your
Yeah.
students once they are in competition mode, because competition mode is a mode you can just turn it off and there will be no competition. But
Yes.
once you turn on the competition mode, there is a section in which you have to choose how much time
Time.
you're going to
Okay.
give the students for each question. And yeah, definitely, that's a
This
mistake that we
this
have all
this
made.
this is an eye opener. I didn't realize that. So that was why I was having that challenge. So I'm
It's
happy you mentioned that.
it's showing me that you have been around and that you have looked at the platform and you know what it's like. It's just a matter of working on it, and you'll see that there's many other possibilities. We are creating and developing new possibilities every week, and we are receiving feedback from you, from teachers around the world, just to make it better and to make sure that this is the platform that works around the world.
Okay. So one other excitement that I have is the third winners. They are those I've referred to participate in the competition.
Yes. All right. And were they happy?
Yeah, they are happy. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, competition is something. It's tricky. You should know how to make it work. Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes,
some people can be very competitive, but it works very well in education. Definitely does.
yes, yes, yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul. It was great having you here. Congratulations again. Very deserved. Very well deserved. Same for
Thank you.
our second place, Tom.
Thank you, Luis, to you, and
Yes.
then the team at TOMi Digital. And then thank you to collect teachers who participated in the competition.
Thank you. Thank you, Abdul, for those words. It doesn't stop here. We're going to continue trying to get to more people, so we're counting on you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, have a great rest of the day. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, Luis.
All right, so there you go. This is one of the many happy teachers right now. Remember that they're all winners just by joining us, just by joining the contest. So if you want to do it, just try it. Go ahead, go to TOMi.digital on your browser, see what you can see, what you can do there. Take it to the classroom. If you think there's something that can be better, just let us know, because we want to get your feedback. And definitely join us in our social media, because this is just the first of many different strategies that we are creating in order to show you the possibilities, and to show you everything that you can do with our platform. For the moment, that is all. Thank you again. I cannot stop thanking you for being part of this contest. I'm very happy. I'm probably going to be very soon near Abdul in Africa, also doing some other strategies and definitely making sure that TOMi is everything that teachers need to bring innovation and high-tech education to the classroom. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see us again and stay connected. Bye bye.